me dance. You make my heart beat super fast. You lift me up, you make me laugh. Baby, you're the best I ever had. You're the best I ever had.
Hello and welcome to tonight's WTH Sweaty Thursday. We are back. Wow. Been waiting for a long time for this. We've actually got around about 60 players there, so we've got a big turnout that we've had for the last, could say, about a month or two since the season was finished. We kind of put it on hold, but we're back. This is the biggest turnout that we've had. This is great. We're going to go public. Hello and welcome. My name is Known Connection. Thank you very much for joining tonight. It is a 15-minute delay tonight, just to hold off the stream sniping and stuff like that. So be warned, I'm hoping everything is working. Everything is good. Now we have about 14 minutes till kickoff. It's going to be interesting. It is actually going to be interesting. We are, as you can see, playing on the new map Omaha Day. So we obviously don't have the TAC map out from Hell Let Loose official yet, seeing as it did come out on Tuesday, so I'm surely that will be coming very, very soon. But when we go into talking about the map, we will jump in the admin camp already and take a look over the points. It's going to be fantastic. Really looking forward to this map, and just really seeing a lot of deaths because of a lot of the WTH players. They haven't really got back in terms of this the Sweaty Thursdays. There might be a few missed shots, there might even be a few mishaps, and you know me, I will capture them fully on camera. As you know, there's always a public vote just with your channel points, just on the bow near the chat. So put it on, let me know what you think. Who do you think will win? Will it be the Allies? Will it be the Axis? Speaking of Allies and Axis, let's have a little look at who is playing tonight. Here we go. We have got Kenty taking on Wapajama tonight. Two commanders that don't really go, or two players, sorry, that don't really go commanding. So it's nice to see that them in the hot seat tonight. Seeing as it is only 60 players and 30 players, or sorry, 40 players will be public, they're probably going to look to take it easy. but I'm sure they're going to have at least 2 WTH squads defending and 2 WTH attacking. Maybe they might split it up, but they will definitely keep their shape and allow a lot of the public to do the filling in gaps. Let's have a little look at the lineup. So for the allies, we do have Kenty leading the squad, leading the big team, sorry. We've got Incognito, Zvin, new recruit here, welcome. We've also got Pigbin, Curious George, Ducknuts, Jimbo, Jockey Dancer, Captain Darky. We've got the famous Twitch streamer, Daz Alberg in tonight. We've got Potato, we've got Frutan, Bohemian, Captain Benfield, Hans Gur, Noha, Jeans. We've got Ryan out, Papa UK, Woot, M-Pit, Tony, Bubblebeard. We've also got the famous, scary, deadly House Gangster with maybe a friendly player joining. He is at the bottom. It is Mighty Golden Otter. We've also got Chronic, Abusify, Trotch. We've also Amolo, Scottish Stag. So a good lineup here with Mevans just following up. It's a very strong turnout for Kenty. Lots of good players, good defenders back in there as well. And a lot of core players as well that we've seen in the seasonal and competition and competitive games. So it's going to be good to see how they're getting back into this and what sort of areas that they'll be going into in this map. Now, let's flip it and let's have a look at the axis, and we will be looking over the axis side. So we will be taking on from the Wapper's side. So Wapper will be leading the hot seat with Yarrick, Kugu, a new recruit here, so very welcome to you, Kugu. Zota, Ruji, Crooked, Celestial, Frazzle, Barrow, another recruit, welcome. Filter Tip, Amani, Lieutenant Schaefer, Shuckle, Harris, Star Crusader, another recruit, welcome. Suktai, Nicole, Nev, Satchel, Spoof, Bazwak, Leafin, Sky Laser, another recruit. So we've got 4 recruits here for Wapper, but how will they do? So all eyes on them. We'll be keeping an eye out on them to see how they're getting on. We've also got Batan, Mario, Caro, Aletsky, another recruit, I believe, Sitch, German, Hackabus, and Duba. Hello. Your favourites. She can't even talk. She's out of breath. She's laughing. And we have also got Hickox. There's no point lying down. You're up here now. Just said hello. You're just crawling like a little baby out. That's it. You've done your appearance and you're out. And she just closes the door. So we have got all that as a lineup tonight. It's looking 2 very, very healthy teams. Very looking forward to that. 9 minutes now. We normally get the commanders in after to join us as a little discussion, just to talk about how the game went. But seeing as it's only about 60 players for the WTH and it's not very purely going for it, we're just gonna go with the flow and we'll cut it off after. I'm excited, very, very excited. It's looking healthy, it's looking sweaty. I love a lovely sweaty Thursday. So what we are going to do is we are going to have a look into the admin cam, just to look over the map for the last maybe 5-6 minutes before the game starts going, and get your eyes on the prize. Let's have a little look. So we're here. We are here, and let's just have a little look at the map here at Omaha Beach. I played it yesterday for the first time, and my geez, it's my favorite map so far. I absolutely love it. At first I liked Remagen, but then I tanked in it and it's very difficult. This is great. New layouts, new everything, and we are going to have a quick look at it. I don't fully know the full names of the points yet, but we know roughly where they're going to be, so we're going to have a little quick look at them. But the three main points that we're going to look at right now are in the E and F line. So let's have a little look at these. Still even trying to look at, there we go. So we know that this will be a point. Whether it's going to be the same as what it was called before, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't had this point yet. But looking at this, it is very, very good. You've got a big open area here where you can use the wheat fields to push into. You've got nice little trees, forest, barn, little hut as well around the corner. As for the allies to push in, now for the axes, quite an open field here, absolutely massive up top, but again, two streamlines of trees to push in. So I think that this already favors the allies. However, this area here will be huge, absolutely huge for both teams to point and push, and if they control that, they should be controlling the center point. But that would be quite difficult. So I'd love to see at how players in each teams kind of attack this point from now. Very interesting. Let's just have a little look at the players. 98. Oh, it's fantastic. We are looking good and healthy. The point is Villevel Summer. So Villevel Summer. And as you can see, it's all about the church here. And lots of the Axis players are here already. And as you can see, for the Axis, now let's have a little look at it at this angle, because that's where they'll push in. Difficult again for them. They've got that huge open field on the left, but they've got a huge area on the right. And let me actually just turn the audio up here. I forgot about that. Huge focus here on the right side, so I'm guessing that's where most of the teams will be coming from when they attack it. So again, they're all going to be wanting to kind of take over this area here. So it's not the best push for the Axis, but what is it like on the Allies? I think it's the exact same. It's going to be very difficult for the Allies to push, and I think this is going to be the point that most teams will probably hope for in terms of a fair fight. At this Villevel Summer. Again, you can see that we've also got sniper units already in a church here, so they'll be able to look over a lot of the point, especially that open field. Woot with a massive quick long shot. Let's keep an eye on it, see if he actually gets it, because that is, here he comes. Woot! Oh!
Abel, are you able to move your outpost?
What a long shot. That was at least 250 yards.
Might be blocking the,
250 at least. Fantastic. If he fires like that during the game, it's going to be very interesting. Now you see why I'm excited for this game tonight. Now let's have a look at the last point here, where Mr. Harris is currently. It is the radar. Don't know what it's called yet. It is very difficult for both teams here. They don't have much in terms of defenses. They only have like this one long cross. Just about here, just about there, you can kind of see that there's a bit of of trees and line. There's obviously some trenches, a building there to support, but from the axis a lot more trenches and a lot more areas to move around. So I think it's a little bit more fair on the Axis perspective because they've got that free movable area, whereas the Allies, they are very kind of pinned into this. So if RT kind of bombard this, it's going to be quite difficult. So those are the 3 points there. Now before the game actually starts, I just want to make sure that everything is working correctly. It seems like it's all good. So, but the biggest thing that I like about this map, and I believe it's got an offensive mode on this as well, so which means that they will attack from the Allies. They'll be coming off the bridge right through to the end, so they'll go across the map. And as I believe that this is the new update of Omaha Beach. Now, the biggest thing I like about this new update is the fact that, look at those battleships there. We didn't have really battleships. You had about 2, 3, not really working. A lot of guys were getting the tanks for the Axis. They were getting their tanks up on here and just trying to build AT cannons, and they were just MGing, and they were just absolutely killing the guys that were spawning in from the Allies. Now, look at these 4 ships. Not only do you have big battleships, you've also got the little carriers as well as the infantry carriers. It's fantastic. And let me just show you inside of one of these if you have not already seen this already. Look at that. This is where they spawn. Now let me get a truck actually. Oh, here we go. We've got Marriott and Baton there. This is where the tanks spawn now, and the infantry, as you can see, the Dorello pushing in now. So that means now that the RT or the tanks or the MGs can't kill players from the spawn here, and they might actually be able to just pull out and just shoot. Fantastic, brilliant, absolute brilliant. And looking at the beach here, a lot more cover, and I think that that's a great positivity to the Allies, having that extra cover for them to push up. I mean, we never had this much as well. So much defensive areas that they can push, and I think it's going to be great, and I'd love to see this in an offensive mode game. But enough of the offensive mode. It's all about tonight. It's all about WTH taking on. Now, a few new additions. So we just saw a little bit of a red. That means, I believe that it was Hackabus as well. Just throwing the new flare gun up in the air, which kind of marks infantry for the rest of the teams. Which we might actually see. Yes, we can see that radar is what. It wasn't actually. It was incognito. He threw the flare gun up, and as you can see now the radar, and it marks everything for everyone as well. So it's great to see. And apparently it hasn't happened to me yet. But as an enemy perspective, you light up. Your gun goes red, and your body kind of lights up red, which is quite good to see. Let's try and see if any of these guys lighting up red. Not really. It's probably just finished. That's why map was changed, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. The game is about to start. 20 seconds plus the 2-minute cooldown before the map, for the barriers to go down. Go grab yourself a drink, go grab something to eat, go get comfortable, because the shit is about to kick the fan. Wapajam against Kenty over here on Omaha Beach. Stay tuned.
I've got news for you.
Just realised we should be on the axis. Here we go. Not House Gangster. We are looking for Vic Up, sorry. Sorry, Mevins, I was on the wrong side. Let me just make sure audio, everything is working, and I am excited. Right. Now, what is the point? It is West Boulevard. That was the top point that we were talking about earlier, and we were saying how we're kind of intrigued to see at how the teams will be attacking this point, and we'll be able to see it right from the start. 1 minute till it all happens. Absolutely 1 minute. Just before all of it starts, I hope the stream is working okay. I feel like it might be a little bit patchy. It probably is a little bit patchy on your side. I do apologise. The PC, the weather, it's still hot over here. It's probably just getting overheated, but we will get there and we will have an epic, lovely time. But if I don't say anything during the game, thank you very much again for staying tuned, joining in, and I just absolutely hope you love this evening. Let's have a little look at how the allies are already coming off the point. It looks here. Now let's just have a quick look at this. Oh, you can actually get on top as well. Oh, this is brilliant. I didn't know that there was a little stairs there. This is going to be great for the offensive mode. What's also great is the fact that we have 100 players now, so both Wapajama and Kenty will probably look to try and actually go for this. I know that they want to probably take it chilled, but at the end of the day, it's not called Sweaty Thursday for nothing. Let's actually take the look from this perspective. Where you can see at the bottom of the map, Recon Team and a squad, House Gangster, already going with it. Now we know how dangerous he is with a supply truck going in behind the enemies, dropping a garrison, and then coming in from behind. And he will need to keep an eye on this. But how will he respond on this new map? We will see. All I'm seeing so far is that transport truck pushing in. It looks not really full. Yes, it's about half full. So we'll see how that goes. Looks like we've got a few guys dropping out here, but why is that? Stuck. Absolutely stuck. So this could be a benefit for the Axis. Here they go. Will anyone be able to get this? Truck Daz Alberg, the Twitch streamer, leading a charge incognito on the right here. Both teams going at the right direction. Zuba's in front. Mr. Bombastic. Who was that? Toby with the first death. As Albert goes down as well. Mr. Bombastic still alive. Graham pushing, and I think Suktai might actually be able to catch anyone if he looks. He pops, he dies straight by Lagram. Great shot there. Duba's pushing in. He'll have a little meat feast coming from behind. No one pushing yet. But look at this, the new Panzer. He pushes. He sees a tank. Let's come out of this. Both tanks hitting each other. 1v1 now. Zaita comes out. The sound of this new artillery strikes is phenomenal. It's scary. Barrow, the new recruit. All eyes on you. Takes Bubblebeard. He goes down by Lagram again. Here comes the allies. They're pushing. Frazzle is up there, but he's got a lot of players right next to him. Frazzle might want to throw a grenade. Takes Bombastic out. Racket Ralph out. Incognito. Frazzle saved behind him. Curious George here. Curious George about 50 meters, 60 meters away from the garrison here at West Vullabel. Sitch is there. Ah, Skylar gets George through the window. Shuckle down. No, Shuckle survives, sorry. Shuckle takes out a player. Let's have a little look at the map, at how it's turning out. Quite a few garrisons down at West Vullabel or Wapajam. Quite a few defensive ones. You've obviously got two really offensive ones. One really down in H7. That's probably more of the draw, making sure that that will be the garrison that they spawn in to attack the infantry at the last point. But looking like House and Wiper want to go for this offensive style very quickly here. But Incognito and his team with Dr. Tobby. Graham is having a lovely game. Let's try and jump. Star Crusader there. The allies just struggling there. Genghis with an absolute audacious push through the open field, but he made it. He absolutely made it. Curious George is back, taking out two. Filled with anger. He pushes through the building. We've got Hackabus and Jimbo coming close. Who's going to come out on here? Will it be Jimbo or will it be Pack of us. They look like they're about to push the same. Ah! Jimbo takes him out as well. Revenge for taking out his outpost. Absolutely forgot the word then. Wapajama getting close to the garrison to defend it, but Sergeant Staggy's also here. Looking for it, searching. He's might have seen it. Oh, he does. The one player you did not want for a quick shot was Duba. But on the flip side, Sergeant Stag knows where that garrison is and will be working towards it now. Kogu pushing to the side. He's got a few. Duck Nuts is one of them. In fact, that was Rado. That was Rado with the shot. Nev pushing. Uh-oh. Will Nev be able to get any? Or is he just going to let them pass? Oh, he got shot in the back. Must have been the new recruit showing Nev at how it's done. Sergeant something over there tried to take a shot, but Stalker is here. Stalker thrown a grenade. Could be promising. Just pulls it wide. Sven. Oh no. What's he doing? What's he doing? Nice. Absolutely cleaned out. No one getting anywhere close to WN73. And I am not surprised. Look at that open field. It's a fantastic point for the Allies to have if they're both fighting for the top 2 points here. West Villavelle and WN73. As we have seen, it's absolutely huge. And they're defending it very well. Papa UK there, incognito. Again. Harris seems like he is on a duty to kind of defend this area to allow to stop the Allies pushing up. But he's lost all of his players. Do we have a tank close by? No tanks. Ooh, but we've got two big ones coming out from the middle. Let's have a little. Oh. Yarrick and Wu crooked against Jimbo. Yarrick gets one. Jimbo. Oh, that's why he couldn't see. Didn't render yet. Oh, Jimbo hears that, surely. Jimbo turns. He looks. Searching. He can't quite see Crooked. Someone else does though. Frutan. Where is Yarrick? Still holding it back. Quick bombing run. Over jockey. Long shift. Zvin goes down as well. Decent bombing run from Wappa. More of a defensive one. just to help his team push up there, but probably was actually aiming for the tank just to try and defend it. But he has got a repair station very close to him, so he'll be trying to get back up to that. But have a look at this. Good job, Jeb. Heavy, Buttnuts, Bubblebeard, Tony, all surrounding Hackabus right now. Buttnuts at the bottom. Buttnuts will be unhappy with that one. That was an MG, but where was that? There. Oh. Satchel. Spoof. Look at this. They can get a few airhead dropping. And we'll have a look at that. That is from Kenty and the Allies team. So we keep an eye on that just before it lands. No one. Milo, we've seen him and Evil Bob in the server before. Not seen Longshaft. Satchel drops. Now they're catching them all from above. Look at this. Sky Laser and Satchel. Oh, cleaned them up by the OPs there. Let's have a little look at that airhead. Because it's a defensive. Filtered it down. Everyone down. Only Wapper. Kenty with an absolute fantastic saving bombing run. Wapper is the only person that can come and collect this. There is a tank there to support, but look how close that garrison is. Will there be a spawn? Damn it, he gets it. Close call. Absolute close call. Director, I see that you are wanting to see the US troops leaving the HQ, and I think that would be great. If we catch WN73, we'll definitely be able to keep an eye on that one as well. So it'll be great little a view for you guys to watch, and especially we'll probably see some MGs set up and tanks set up on the the top of the cliff there. Dan Varney, hey man, how are you? I've got the Alpha Sync Ryzen 3060 Ti, I believe it is called, all the way from a website. From a website, I don't know. Ken Jong. The bullets from MG now sound so much. All of the sounds coming from these tanks now have just been really improved here. But look at this, how they've managed to get on. But they have Pigbin here. Pigbin pushes. They are capping. What is he up to? Pigbin. He's doing a satchel. Let's have a quick look. I don't actually see one. Allies had a little glimpse of hope there. Let's go on and take the rest. Panzer, the new one, coming out to defend, and it looks beautiful. What a lovely looking tank. A big cross between the Tiger and the Panzer, and how they were looking before. now this one is very improved. Kenzie very up close, trying to get his team to push into the point now. Sven going down to the tank. Mr. Daz Alberg taking on 3 players. He's a great streamer, but is he a great shooter? We will see, but I believe Duba was coming behind. He's pushed away. Supplies coming down for the axes just in front of us there. But look at this jockey. Oh, and Zvend all behind. This could get very interesting. Yarrick coming out to defend with Krupt on his right. Sven taking out both. Absolutely.
His name is
What a medic. Absolutely brilliant. Reagan Briz, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Sven, if he pushes, he might actually be able to get that OP. Let's see. And he does. Great work. Yarrick's there. Frazzle, two squad leaders. Recruit this guy. If he's going around with a medic. Ruji. Taking no mercy. Absolutely taking no mercy. Mr. Bombastic, what's he going to do? Is he going to rock it, Ruji? Let's have a little look. Ruji just runs away in time. But do you know what? I think Mr. Bombastic can actually see that garrison here. He can. And he actually might be able to get a rocket here. Here we go. Go on. Do it. Do it. He doesn't see it. Oh, Bombastic. Oh. Uh-oh. Look at this. 2 tanks pushing together here. Wait there. Where are they? Right in front. There we go. I believe the new Tiger and the Panzer pushing together. That's going to be very difficult for any allied player or any tanks squad to hold on to. Jockey on the corner, 80. Just look at this, 280 guys in the corner, Bubblebeard and Jockey just waiting for those tanks to push. Fantastic hit from the RT. Now with this update, can you actually damage the tank? I'm not too sure. It doesn't look like it. Jockey wants to push, but I think that Panzer 4 on the right has seen him. Oh, he's definitely seen him. He's looking for him. Dot nuts. Wolvar, Curious George, Blank, Legram. Getting actually pinned down. Need Heavy and Bob over there, Evil Bob, to come in and support. Let's get in this building here. Oh, Kruger gets him. Sergeant Skidmark spawns in. I think actually caught that guy there. I weren't too sure if that was him or C6. Nice spawn there. Celestial. You can actually see the garrison. But obviously it will be blocked. Curious George just absolutely waiting here. Krogo, push it! Ulva! 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 Oh, just a second or two late. But he goes down to Celestial. Incognito, duck nuts. Just Incognito here now. Looking to put an OP down. He does, but Joe the Toe is pushing, and I think Incognito will probably lose his outpost in a second. Let's keep an eye actually inside. Incognito takes one from the building. Let's have a little look at the sky here and see how the teams are playing out. Mike, who is that? Satchel underneath WN73 here. So that could be quite interesting. It does look like somehow they managed to find both garrisons that were in the H line. The Allies managed to find that. So that's great work from them. One tank went down just at Versailles. One garrison going also very hot here in E3. Who is that one? It looks like it is Jeans. Wapper's coming to... Wapper coming to defend. Jeans gets caught in the crosshair. But Pit is behind. Whether Jeans saw that garrison or not, I'm not quite sure. Hopefully he does and be able to take that out earlier. It's all happening here. Pigbean's back. Incognito managed to get his garrison OP up with a spawn. This is good. Crooked. He pushes. Oh. Oh no. Oh, he's doing a satchel. We capture everything, guys. We see melee kills. We see tank kills. We see friendly kills. We even see satchel kills. Now let's have a little look at how this will turn out here. There are 4 enemies here, 5 enemies, skid marks. Incognito, absolutely so close to it. Now I think that there might be one more spawn. Yarrick needs to be careful here. OP down. Boom. Goodbye. Absolutely goodbye. Great satchel there. Jodoto coming up behind just to clean it up. And again they get pushed down, and this is a very difficult map for both teams, and I think that this will be one of the map that's played the most in competitive going forward. I think this one, St. Mericles and maybe St. Marie de Mont. I think these 3 will be the most played. And I think that this might actually be the new favourite here. It absolutely gives everything. It's got good areas that RT can hit, tanks can move into, pure open field, hand to hand, sort of close range fighting, which we're seeing throughout the game here. Sven on an absolutely lovely game so far. I need to say nothing more. Doing a great job. Can he pick up any more players? He goes down. And we did just see a little bit of a cap mark from Jimbo on the next point here. Sorry. Here we are. And this is the first time I've looked over this particular point here. And that's difficult. That is difficult to push into. Like, extremely difficult. Look at that barbed wire all the way across. You have to tunnel through only a certain few areas here. One there, or it's down at the buildings. Going to be difficult, extremely. Somehow Spoof and Hackabus are capping almost 50% of this. And now if they actually... Oh no, said it too early. In comes the spawn. Now they're defending Spoof. Hackabus goes down. Spoof still alive. Bubblebeard with the kill. And they are doing allies, and Kenty is doing some fantastic work behind the enemy lines at West Villa to try and take out 2 garrisons, and they've just taken down 2. Spoof is here against Jimbo. Spoof behind. Jimbo's coming even behind him. Jimbo's like, nah, fuck that, I'm out. And I don't blame him. Spoof with a kill. Ryan out is there. Bubblebeard goes down. Spoof back in, capping this point. Even I don't even see where the garrison is as well. Let's have a little look. Is it in here? No idea where this garrison is. But I can't... Oh, we're going to see a tank fight. I heard a tank around here. We did have a tank. We do have one coming out on the main road. You can see that coming out. And it looks like it'll be coming our way as well. So we're going to see a nice tank fight out here on the side of the map. Spoof finally goes down. Field to tip. Jimbo. Crossing pass. Oh. Jimbo goes down. This is dangerous. For any of you that have just been watching this for the first time, there's no garrisons in and around Westville. They've all been taken out. Wapajam only has one garrison where a whole entire team can spawn, and that is over here. Wapajam needs to be very careful. Can Kenty do something about this? An airhead behind or something could counter it. This he's not taking full advantage, and Yarrick or Frazzle, one of them, gets the garrison up, but Ducknuts is already on it, pushing. Ducknuts against Frazzle. Frazzle wins. Brutan behind there. Takes one out. He's going all the way behind. Brutan, he plays different. Bit of tanking. Bungie goes down. And the garrison goes down. Bombing run coming in. Can't quite see where that's going to be. Here we go. It is a defensive one from Kenty. Mainly looking over the tank group. On out repairing his tank. Daz Elberg is coming and he looks like he's an engineer, so he should be satcheling. I believe he's got the loadout for it. He comes. What's he up to? He's searching. And watch this, Girello about to push. He's firing through it. He's going to catch him here. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's Albo. Love it. I absolutely love it. Do you know what? I actually think he might even get the tank here. That's Alberg with an audacious satchel. I think the tank needs to move so slightly. Ever so close. Absolutely ever so close. Oh, look at this. I hope he caught it. We just saw a glimpse of tank on tank. Kenty desperately wanting to get his team in the front foot, winning 3-2, but it's a big challenge for him. But am I seeing it correct? Absolutely no one on West Villavelle. But Wapper is gone for it. He's absolutely gone for it. He's pushed it. That sounds like an airhead. No supplies. Landing next to Yarrick. Frazzle and duck. Frazzle and duck. Yay! Branmere behind Ducky. Now look at this for a strong push here. Working together closely, just taking its time with a tank to support. Now the tank's in. Don't see any tanks coming up. He's coming behind. Little tank. Little tank. They can't spot him. There he is. They're turning. Caught him. Absolutely caught him. And we see a tank out in the distance. Oh no, that's the Tiger. Now, keep an eye on that for the future competition games. Having a tank over there being able to fire in WN73 is dangerous. But it's only the tank now. Skidmark and Dazarberg will probably look to try and take this tank out. They need to take this tank out at least. One hit in it. Skid mark. Skid mark, you missed. It's been a pleasure knowing you because you're about to survive. He's definitely going to go down now. Let's keep an eye. Yep. And the tank comes. Now, the big push. Woo, leading it. Milo against Moose. Moose goes second best. Harris down. Benfield against Brainwell. Whoop. And Centurion. Benfield gets it though. Nev, Torello, Filter Tip, Frazzle. Everyone in the wheat field here. Looks like Frazzle is pushing though. Coming up behind Benfield and takes them both out. Good push, Frazzle. Let's have one more look just before we reach half time in the game. I'm guessing there's going to be a house down there trying to build a garrison back up, and he does. And again, Kenty's behind there trying to play around with their garrisons, but it's very difficult to push into Westville. And I think from the beginning, like when you're pushing off from the start of the game, I think the Allies have the advantage of Westville to get into here. But I'm telling you, it's a very difficult one because from both sides, really. I think from the start, the Allies have the perspective because they have so much open field here that they can just run directly straight through it, and they have a road that we saw just around here, that like right there, that they can push up from. So it's quite an easy access for them to push into. The Axes have the same as well, but they've got a few buildings in front that they have to kind of go through. You know, the road should be good, but when someone caps this point, it's difficult. And I think Kenty and his team can certainly see this. But let's have a quick look at this. Moosh there to support his tank. It's extremely difficult. That's Alberg. What's he up to? OP. Oh, but he pushes away. Let's have a little look to see at how they're getting on from the other side here. Murderer against Bubblebeard. Bubblebeard should come out on top here if he catches him. And he does. Oh, look at this house with an absolute cheeky but Duck Nuts. Sorry, Captain Ducky with the kill on house. Spawned in at the perfect time. House will be fuming if this was a public game. he would have probably rage quitted. House, forgive me, but I'm probably right on that. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Jockey with the free shot on the tank now. No crew member in the tank, but whether he knows that, I'm not too sure. There we go. But will he survive any longer? He tries to jump. No. Now we haven't really seen any dive bombers. I'm gonna say dive bomber, same thing. We haven't seen any of those today. They make a perfect sound. Absolutely terrifying. But they cost an awful lot of points here. Absolutely. I think it's like 500-600 munitions, and it takes 20 minutes for the cooldown. And someone said it. Arty. Oh. Close. They say that it's bigger than a grenade, but smaller than a bombing run. Bigger than a grenade, smaller than an arty shell. So I don't think much commanders will be using it. They also have this new ammo box where it will drop like 80 bullets, grenades, ammo bullets, you know, all that sort of thing. Whether commanders will use that, I'm not too sure. Maybe towards the end of the point when they know they're at like the center point or the last point, so they know that where the tanks are about to push and they'll be there for quite a long time. That's when they'll probably drop it, but I don't think that players will be using that, especially in the comp games, unless there's someone sees a new meta. Can't see it happening. Wolver needs to get in cover, but will he satchel the building? Does he know that they're there? He goes straight in. Jonah Tone screaming that they're in the building. But Sydney. Sydney, what's taking you a while? Shoot him. Uber, coming to support. They've got them all. Let's get out of here. Good clean up, but they with a tank support as well. Very good. Let's have a little look at the scoreboard here to see who's actually absolutely annihilating the game here. Vicox, 663 points, and he is on the artillery. Fantastic points from him. He's getting a lot. Who else is standing out here? Dubar with 338. He gets that with a pistol. So he's not having the best of games. Omania, Bata and Mario having a decent game here. Almost 1,000 points between them and their tanking squad. But no real big standouts here. Satchel as a squad leader, getting some nice ones. Zotta with a nice set of points here. Let's have a look at the allies. Obviously, these I don't know what role they're playing in, but Bubblebeard doing pretty well. Jockey again, another one. Abusify. I think we haven't seen Abusify out on the field, so I think maybe he's on the RT. We'll go have a quick look at that. Again, Chronic, getting some decent kills there, and that's it. Nothing out of the world today. But But let's have a quick look to see actually who's on that RT. It's Mevins. Mevins 227. He's getting a few, but nothing compared to Vicox right now. But Mevins won't stop trying. Bohemian against Spoof. Spoof missed his shot, and that has paid him. He has paid with death because of those missed shots. We're also seeing a Garrison does Bohemian. Jeans is on it and takes it out. Hansger and Bohemian here to support. This is now interesting. Incognito in the point. He's on the Garrison. Ulva is also here. I don't know if I say that correctly because it's very close to the Polish word Kulva, just without the K. So personally I haven't spoken to him before, but I know he's pushed through the recruit ranks and now part of the core team, and it's a bit dangerous now because Ulva is there at Westville, but on the other side Axis are now capping. But that will definitely not last long. As we can see, they are already defending it back. Absolute meat grind. And I'd actually like to see, I know that director wants to lose or to win WN73 so he can see that the guys spawning from the battleships, but on the flip side it'd be great to see how the teams attack from West Villavale to rear battery, because that's going to be another set of meat grinding session here. But we will see. We've still got 35 minutes of the game left. Lots of players already out of West Villavale. Jeans, Ducky, Papa, Jimbo. Big spawn here. But ahead, it's awfully close to the point. A bit too close, I think, in Whopper's eyes. I mean, he's thrown it down, so he feels like it might work. Drello has heard the Garrison, but will Kenty see him? Let's have a look. He decides just to shoot it, clear it out, done. Kenty will be pissed. But let's have a little look at that airhead. And it should be landing there. It's landed on top of the building. Oh no. I mean, you can actually get on top of the building. You just climb up the wall around on the left and go for it. I think Jimbo will be doing exactly that, but the airhead does go down. Fill that with smoke. Pop the airhead on a building. Things could get interesting. That is a first. And to have also wire all the way around it. This map does not stop surprising me. It's fantastic. Kenty. Got just a few players around him. See how he gets on. Nev and Suktai both push. Nev goes down. Drello tried to jump but didn't. Teriyaki is here. Kenty absolutely doing wonders here. Throwing a strafing run basically on himself. He pushes. He regrets it instantly. Royal, as an engineer there, will he have the loadout for a satchel? Has he got one down? We do see a garrison. Should be right in front. Where Zotta is. There it is. Curious George. Will he get it? Here it comes. Just a little bit short, but MP is here. But Yarrick above, shooting from the skies. By the time I look into Royal and Big Black, it'll be game over, but who? Looks like Royal is watching the stairs. Big Black wins the duel. Airhead coming in from Kenty. Directly on the point. Will he too also throw a bombing run in? Just try and spot where that's going to land. Okay. There it is. There is the blueprint. Very hard to see from the skies. Here we go. It is the defensive bombing run for the airhead. Not as good. Harris has marked it. Suktai is pushing it. Curious George, saving. Oh no! Curious George with probably the most crucial kill of the game so far. Minty spawns in. Empire, mushrooms. No way. The next spawn wave off this airhead should be the entire team. Should be. It needs to be. It has to be. There it is. Bigger spawn. 5, 6 players. Maybe about 5. But that's enough. They are coming back. Ducknuts is taking a few here. 3. How many more can he take? He is holding them back. 50% here. This is the biggest cap Kenty has had today, and it's taken just under an hour for this. Another spawn wave. Both teams have used their bombing run. They've both used their airheads. It's all about manpower and getting their bodies on the point. Both teams are capping, but Kenty way up in a lead with 75% to around 10-15. What's the next spawn wave going to be like? Decent. Another amount. 2, 3 more squad leaders on that one. Shako and Frutan. Shako and Frutan. And they're already on the next point. We'll keep an eye on that at the moment, but it's right now it's Shako versus Frutan. I want to see actually who Shackle wins, but only because someone else killed him. But whether Kenty will be able to hold this point with two Tigers pushing back into Westfield. They're already capping here. Two engineers. Suktai comes out on top against Pigbin. What a change. Wow, look at that spawn. Instantly defending. Dube's there, Shackle's there. Branmere, what's he gonna do if he is an assault class? Two tanks though. And I think that actually just took out the garrison when it exploded against the wall. I don't see anyone anymore. This is how it should have been at the beginning. Really, really tight here. Tanks firing. But because of the first truck, the transport truck that went down for the Allies, down somewhere in the south, that allowed the Axis to actually cap this point and prevented this to happen. But we've seen it. This is what competition game is probably going to look like going forward on this map. Look at how close it is. That's Alberg having a lovely game here, but is that Alberg or Suktai? Suktai, sorry. He goes down. Wapper jump. Taken. There's that. They're the flare guns. And look at that. Look at how they light up. It's a beautiful sight. Oh, I'm a big fan of these flare guns already. I've been very intrigued to see how they were coming out because the picture showed a white light. It showed a white light, so I was very intrigued to see how this is going to turn out. Oh, maybe you can't see. Now. Where is it? Where did it go? I genuinely thought it was going to be right there, but it just didn't blow up. Didn't know where it went. Oh. What a tense 5 minutes that was. Absolutely tense. And they defended it. Are the Axes gonna kick their ass for that and come back to take WN7 T3? But while we have the quick time, we just appreciate this beach. Absolutely. Look at it. Fantastic. So many obstacles, and now I really want to see WN3 taken down because of all the angles that we could be fighting against at the draw. It could be a fantastic, very teasing ending here. moving. And his garrison. Frutan up on the buildings here. He's got something, a fetish about heights and roofs here. Satchel. One of the top scorers here. Seeing him having a lovely game, and I no wonder why, but Frutan goes down. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, oh, oh. Satchel? Yes. Will he get the garrison? Probably not. I think it's a bit too far. I think if he hit that wall where he ended up dying, maybe so. But I think that they will get one more spawn here. We are capping the next point, so maybe we might see not as many spawn here. But let's have a quick look. Ligram. It's been a pleasure seeing all of you die. Absolutely pleasure. But unfortunately, did not get the garrison. How that didn't get the garrison when he got everyone else? He got players right next to the garrison. But what a satchel that was. Here we go. Tank. Tank inside the point. Jeans is there. Whoop is coming. 2 tanks here. That was close from Whoop. Ah, Whoop's got the satchel loadout. He's chasing his prey. Needs support from his other tank though. Just out of distance. Sich, Alexki, and who was that third one? Zaita. It's very, very annoying as playing as an ape. 76 against the Panzer. Chronic abuse of Drutch damaged. But the next tank is coming, and oh, they have time, but they're not going to see it. Which way is that tank going to go? It needs to go left. There, left. Perfect. And here we go. Director, this is for you. You wanted more tank play? Here you go. Church is like, ah, F's sake. Woo, I bet he's changed his loadout now. No, he's still got the machine gun. So therefore he's coming to satchel. Will he get it? They slowed down. Oh no. Get at the front route. You won't get it at the back. Oh, he's... Woo. Church. Baton. Mario. Armani. We all go down to the root satchel. Woot. Who's that? Jockey. Jockey Dancer trying to steal Woot's kill here. But who will get it first? Jockey or Woot? Time is ticking for the satchel. Should be, yes, the satchel. It's been absolutely tight of a game here. Pegbin getting very, very close here at the mini church. Whether he's thinking about satcheling, I'm not too sure, but Moose comes and catches. Ah, I was wondering why I'm not hearing any squad leader talk, command chat, and I'm like, I haven't heard it all day, and it's been on my mind to check. Then I realised I'm only a rifleman. Airhead coming in for Wapper. He's going to land next to Ruben there. So Ruben and his team will try to support it. Trying to capture where it's... Oh, no. There it is. Right there. So that supply truck will be going down straight away when they spawn. It does look like actually maybe a house. I had to get even closer behind the point here. You can see that there's a supply truck here. The house is desperate to try and get there. And when he does, it will be game over. And I'm getting cramped. What the hell? I'm sitting down, I'm doing nothing and I'm getting cramped. But no. Benfield with the garrison airhead going down there twice. He's saved a major spawn. You know, he's taken down the airhead. He's survived his airhead. It's a great map, and I still do strongly feel like this will be a big contender for one of the top competitive games. But just looking at how difficult it can be to attack these points, I'm wondering whether it will be worth it. And there's a bombing run coming in from Wappa, and it should be around here, yes. Oh, he does get some supplies. Whether he got a garrison, I'm not quite sure. I know he got supplies. Dabo's behind. Takes out sugar mushrooms. Crooked and Duba. Wappa jump. Nice spawn coming in on the top right of the map. Lots of rooftop access here on these maps now. Great to see. Duba about to get shot. Ooh, I was going to say from behind, but as he turns, Svin goes down. Boyle picking him back up though. He's inside the building. Grenade! Grenade! Duba down. Duba down. Oh. Tank has seen their spawn. He's stopped, he's turning. Barrow. Garrison down. We've just under 15 minutes now, and we've only had 5 minutes where the Allies have actually led the team here, led the win, led the game 3-2. It's been all about Wappa and his Axis' team. Curious George waiting patiently for this tank to push up. Papa has only gone and done it. I want to know, was that Barrow? No. Durello? No. The defensive tank saved him from being satcheled. Spoof takes out Evil Bob. Root is at the bottom of the cliff. Nicole. Baswick. Nicole pushing. He's got free access. But good job. Good job, just seen him. He's waiting. He caught him. See if any of the Allies players are behind West Philadelphia. We have got Barrow, M-Pit, Benfield, PRJ, Royal and Moat. But a tank's coming in here to support. Barrow down. Airhead coming in for Kenty again. Roughly the same area it looks like, where Moose just spawned in. So we'll see. We definitely need Benfield there in and around to try and save it once again. It worked last time. Will it work again? But this time I can't see it. Ah! He's tucked it inside. And even now I still can't see it. Well, we'll see it now because it's about to land. Oh, it was roughly... That sounded like a friendly arty strike. Vicox, was that you? That was Mario. Crooks took out 5-6 and the airhead. Crooks was waiting for his last shot. What a game changer of a minute that just happened. All goes down. Now on the chat before the game, Henty and Wapajama were saying, let's just take it chilled, let's just vibe, as they said. So I didn't think that this game was going to be very competitive, and oh my days, from the beginning, how it has not been vibing at all. It has been full on going for it from both teams. It's been great. Will we see Wapajam throwing an airhead again? I don't think so, because I think he just used it a few minutes ago. So airheads are out of the game for the rest now. So we'll see how the last 8.5 minutes carry on. Lucky. Oh, he's going to see a lot on this recon plane. Right here. But what do you see? Oh no, he doesn't. He probably sees nothing because it's more of a this angle here. But I think we see a strafing run coming in. Wapajama. Absolutely loving today's game. How much points has he got? He's got 267 compared to Kenzie's 137. Wow. What are we seeing now? Supplies coming in. What's the next? Recon plane from Kenzie. And it's looking kind of decent on his recon plane. Oh, Vicox singling out Curious George here, and we can see that because he's my squad leader. Let's see if he catches Curious George. He needs to push it up slightly, but Satchel's coming. Vicox a bit out on that. Let's have a quick look at the map before we go into the last 5 minutes. A lot of Kenzie's push is coming from the south main buildings here, but it's quite a long push though. Wapajama! Jockey goes down. Absolute clean-up from Wappa here. Is he gonna get the last? They're gonna need a big push, and I think the tanks, if they really wanted to push this, should have come up here, but it does not look like they're taking a breath break here. They are absolutely sprinting to push this point. No tanks moving just yet. More looking just to solidify the win here. 3-2. Can I take any sip of drink before you guys do something amazing? Bicox with the RT absolutely pinpoint. That is helping Frazzle push up. Tony looks like he wants to try and push right. He goes down quite a long way away from where the actual RT landed though. This is a bombing run. It will probably be here. Let's have a little look. Ruji going down and cleans up, and it's actually opened a big entrance for them to push in. Crooked is on the side to hold them back. Both teams going for that sort of flank push. A lot of allies here, but they are quite a big distance away here. The most important thing is they need this tank down, and Woot is coming, but the other tank is supported Batan and his team. Chronic, Trotch, Yusufai coming here to support that wide flank, denying all of the Axis push. But he's also searching for that one tank. He sees the shot. Do we see it in the sky? He can see it. He knows it's straight far away. There he is. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. He's pushing. They are pushing. Field to tip. Just a bit too soon on that, but Hank was waiting. He was already looking and aiming at that corner, predicting that the 76 will come out there. But now all eyes focused. That sums up today's game. No matter what the Allies do, the Axis are one step ahead. Wapajam and his team are one step ahead, and they're capturing everything out. Shackle looks mainly like he is the one that was capping, and instantly as soon as he dies they start losing the point, but they're doing it again. Oh, they've seen it, and if they capture half of it with it by the minute mark, they could win it, but they are losing. In comes the tanks to try and get it back open. Back in, but they haven't reached the halfway mark. Joe absolutely in another server right now. He got blown the fuck out. So did them. Who are these guys in their tanks? It's Armani, it's Mario, it's Batan. Papa here. Where? It's annoying. It sounds Armani. That's elbow. 14 seconds left. We almost had it. Almost had it, but they would have lost the point straight away. Wow. Oh, wow. Wapajam beating Kenty 3-2 on the new Omaha beach map day. I have to give it to Wapa. What a game that was. Absolutely thrilling. And director, you have summed it up. It's not much about the map control. These kind of matches can be quite stale. But like you said, that this had no shortage of action, even though that they were fighting for middle point, and that is absolutely true. Fought for middle point. The Axis lost it for 5 minutes due to Kenty and Benfield's fantastic save on that airhead. They've had a good spawn. They had their moment in the spotlight, but they couldn't hold it. 3-2 to Wapajama. Right. Let's get to the final screen. For me, that was great. What a great game that was, and the fact that it was only 60 players of WTH. There were probably a little bit more later on in the game. There was a lot of public game, but that was the biggest turnout that we've had for a good few months since, you know, we've stopped it due to the spring seasonal tournament. So it's great to have that back in the momentum, and I think that the guys and the girls that were playing on here, they will be signing up for next week's Sweaty Thursday, and I think it's just only going to get better and better. What map we're going to play next week, I don't know, but I hope to have another game for you next week, because that was absolutely thrilling. Commiserations to Kenty and the ILS team. They absolutely sweated it out tonight, and Wapajama and his Axis team did nothing but amazement here. What a game that they had. Absolutely brilliant, thrilling to watch. Thank you both. Wow, don't know what else to say right now. All I can say is basically thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it just as much as I have. Thank you very much for the follows. Mevins, again, thank you very, very much for the sub. I really appreciate that. I think I need a shower just by watching that. That was a really epic game. Do stick around on the channel. In later today I will do a highlights of the whole game, and it'll be posted here. It will also be posted over to my YouTube channel, so keep an eye on that one as well. That's going to be with me for now. That really is. Before we go, there's a new thing out on Twitch, and I think you can see it down below on the screen here. It says about feedback. Now, I don't know what that is. I haven't received one yet, but if you are watching this and you would like to give me a little bit of a feedback, please drop it down below, and I hope to improve the stream for you guys and girls. That will make it even better for you guys to watch. Thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Good night.
You make me move, you make me dance, you make my heart